I was in my PJs. I had my socks. So I open the door and I look outside, and the first thing I see is a pizza delivery guy. It wasn't Pizza Hut or Domino's. It was like Tony something. It's a local pizza. I know it wasn't Pizza Hut or Domino's because I didn't recognize it immediately. But then my attention was immediately on him. Like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. Someone probably got my address. I'm sorry, dude. I'll take it. And he was acting strange. He wasn't looking at me directly. He, through the start of my conversation to alert him, he just got in his car. And I was kind of like weird. And then he kind of opened up his car and he was like, pointing. And at that time, there was a hill, and I was walking down the hill to the sidewalk, and there's brush here, so it's all sort of hidden. So I'm walking down, and then finally, when he points and he closes the door, I look to my left, and down the street, about 2 houses, there is 3 cop cars and about 7 policemen. A couple of them behind their cars. And the first thing I see is this guy leaning on the tree with a fully automatic. Like, you can clearly see how intense this gun is. And I think I don't know why, but I wasn't scared. I knew what was going on. I was aware of the full situation. And, I was just like, okay, I'm ready to explain it. But what I was shocked about is he was immediately like, turn around, all of this, like, intense, like, you are the motherfucker we are after. And I'm like, oh shit, and so I was like, put my phone in my pocket. I'm like, oh fuck, that looks like a gun now. And then so I started to back up. A fucking automatic at me, and there's all these cops, and more are coming. There's a street there underneath, so there were more cops coming up. So he just yelled at me, turn around and walk backwards. And I'm like, okay. The first thing I thought about was I need to be as clear and assertive and as I'm just not stuttering at all, just straight to the point, give right answers. And so I was like, okay, I'm fucking wired. I'm on adrenaline because, of course, I just hit a record 3,000 viewers. My mind is gone. I'm up for, 18 hours at that point? So I start walking backwards to this guy, and, I'm walking back fast. I'm like, oh, fuck, am I walking back too fast? And I'm walking back, hands up behind my head like this, walking backwards. He keeps talking to me every, 3 seconds, giving me a command. Keep going, down the steps, cross the street, keep going, up the steps, and then I walked across the street. To get up on the other side, and then I'm like, okay, well, now they're just going to pat me down and probably be like, what's going on? No, he sits me down on my knees, says, hands on your head, crossed, keep it there. Like, assertive, dominance, no fucking around. And at this point, I'm like, I'm going to get fucking arrested. And then, of course, I'm like this, expecting, okay, I'm just going to chill here for a bit. No, immediate fucking Lee, he puts the handcuffs on me. One on my left, and then I'm like, I'm already putting my right down. He's like, no, put your right here. I'm like, oh fuck, sorry. So then I put right down, and then he handcuffs me. And at this point, there were the 6 or 7 that were already there. Now there's 13, 14, 15 fucking cops, and 6, 7 police cars. I don't know. There's just so many there. After I found out the police chief was there. So then again, I'm just trying to. I understand what's going on. It's a little bit like my emotions are going all the fuck around and shit. But I look at whoever's making eye contact with me, and I keep that eye contact, and I'm just like, okay, if they ask me something, I have to say it straight away. So they put me up to the car, to a little bit to the left of the back seat against the car, and they're they're kind of just chilling, I guess, talking. No, they're not fucking chilling. They're they're gonna shoot some shit, and they're talking, facing the house and stuff, and then I'm just waiting for someone to fucking talk to me. If I am the terrorist, ask me where the bombs are or anything like that. Just talk to me. So this big guy, this big white guy, I could tell he was veteran, very mature, been there for a long time. He talks to me, or he looks me in the eye, and I look him in the eye and I say, I can explain this within 2 or 3 minutes. And so he says, go. So then I explain the best I could, which was I understand exactly what's going on. I am a streamer. I have people online that view me, and sort of like a television channel where they tune in, and then I make money off ad revenue. And there was this hacker that took all my information, and he basically made a bullshit threat or something like that. I didn't say bullshit, but I don't remember. Of course, my mind is just like gone at this point. So then they just put me in the car, and the first thing I do when they put me in the car, I'm like, oh fuck, these fucking handcuffs, these things hurt. Like, you guys haven't been in handcuffs. Okay, honestly, I just thought of that. All right, honestly, I know for a fact that every single one of you have thought of this, at some point in your life, because in all honesty, I thought of it. It went through my head for a split second. I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? This might be the moment when I do this. I kind of gave it a little try, but anyways, this is what I'm talking about. This guy.
You see those tourists out there? You see them, they love me.
You guys remember this guy?
And I try to make honest dollars, and I try to make it the best way I know how, and I don't want problems, but every time it's always something.
It's so quiet. Hold on.
Stopping me making my money. I could break these cuffs.
You can't break those cuffs.
He tries to break the cuffs. You can't. You cannot. You cannot break the cuffs. Like, it is just so bullshit. And there's a freaking song about it. I don't know. Okay, here we go.
Stay right there.
There we go.
Break these cuffs.
You can't break a deep breath. It'll be all right. Take a deep breath.
I could break these cuffs.
You can't break those cuffs. We appreciate your cooperation now, okay?
So anyways, I just thought of that right now. It fucking hurts. Like, I spent about, in total, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 minutes max in there. The first couple minutes, you're just like trying to get it as comfortable as possible, because they don't give a shit. They sat you in there. I was expecting everyone the whole time to like talk to me, like, are you okay? No, they don't give a fuck about you. So then they sent about 6 cops into my house, and they're all in the formation, or going together. And like, the door's open, birds, please don't fly out, and it's kind of far from the front door. They'll be okay. So I was okay, waiting patiently, and then they came back. This cop got in the car during the meantime. He was like, so what do you do? And I started to talk with him. He just got out of the car. Like, he didn't give a fuck what I was saying. I'm just like, jeez, okay, I understand. So they came back, and the car that I was in kind of moved back a little bit from the curb, which I originally was handcuffed and put in the car, and then he moved it back to that spot, and they opened the door, and he didn't even offer me a hand, just come on. And I got out, turned around, and then I immediately started to say, I'm sorry, because I understand at this point, they're wasting a lot of resources and time for all this, and I do feel bad. Like, it's, a big deal. I later found out that the threat was something about a hostage situation, that I was holding 5 people hostage. 5 was the number that I heard. And so that's kind of why they were that serious. And in the car, I kind of realized, I sort of respect the police and all that, because I mean, I'm a pussy in that regards. If shit happened like that, no fucking way those people can do that stuff. I can. Like, maybe I can hold a gun and shoot a couple people, but like the intensity, the mental strength, and all of that, doing that daily in danger, no fucking way. I just talk about dicks on the internet. No, I can't. So like, a huge respect just kind of came out of nowhere in that car. So they handcuffed me and turn around and, again, looking them in the eye, telling them, I'm sorry, I apologize. They started asking me like simple, questions about what I do, and I was explaining, kind of like you're explaining gaming and streaming to your dad or your mom, like that kind of thing. And then, rest of them left, and they had 2 cops stay. Sorry, 3. When the chief, I think it was the guy that was the one that sent him, he was like, stay with him or something like that. So they walked back to my house, and then I started like, okay, I gotta record this. I sort of remembered Swifty's encounter, and I knew people would probably, accuse me. And I've had texts because my phone number is out there. I've had people texting me like, "Why are you bullshitting this?" So I was like, "Okay, I need to show some proof." So I should have put it on my computer so it's better for you guys to see. But whatever, I'll just bring it up on my phone. I took a couple screenshots. I'll put the video just for a little bit so you guys can see. I think I gotta do like this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I do. It's tilted. But anyways. Another phone call. Alright, who is this fuck? Hello? Caller number 236? How's it doing? What's going on? Yes, this is James. Oh, hi. How's it going? Am I with anyone right now who is at the house? Yes. This is James. Yeah, that was the guy who had the house issue and all that. Yeah, I am here now. Everything is fine. I'm actually explaining it to my fans what's going on right now. So there is absolutely nothing. Uh, yeah. I'm sorry, what? Okay, sure, no problem. All right. Okay, I gotta go outside and talk to the officer. So apparently, someone else made another threat call, something like that. Of course, my address is out there. I expect this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of interrupt this real quick. And I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to the policeman and tell him that everything is a-okay. That was interesting because the one call that I picked up out of like how many of you guys calling and stuff, I love you guys. Some of you guys say nice things. Yeah, caller number 236, and he was like the I don't know, some general or something. Hold on, my mind is. Oh, so I will be right back. What can we do in the meantime? I'll be right back. He's probably just at the door. Just give me a few minutes. I love you guys. Is someone else made another call or something? I just gotta tell him everything.